In this video, we will be explaining to you how the company did a fraudulent activity, the auditor's responsibility in relation to fraud, and what punishment is given to auditor if he fails to report the fraud. There is a company named Chadha Limited, and this is a day as every day where the employees are working and the accountant are closing the books of accounts as it is the time of the auditor to come. And to ensure compliance with established internal control procedures by examining records, reports, operating practices, and documentations. Contribute to team effort by accomplishing related results as needed. Complete audit work papers by documenting audit test and finding, etc. Well, here is the accountant is almost done with reconciling the accounts and hand over the books of accounts to the internal auditor. An internal auditor is a trained professional employed by companies to provide independent and objective evaluations of financial and operational business activities, including corporate governance. They are tasked with ensuring that companies comply with laws and regulations, follow proper procedures, and function as efficiently as possible. The internal auditor notices that the profits are too high and the company will have to pay more taxes than estimated. So, the internal auditor, with the accountant of the company, decides to show low profits so that the company has to pay less taxes. The internal auditor makes fraud of total 5 crore. One fraud is of 50 lakh and the other one is of 4.5 crore against the company. Now, the external auditor arrives. An external auditor is independent of all clients and so is in the good position to make an impartial evaluation of the financial statements and system of internal controls of those clients. He starts to check financial statement of the company. He also checks the accounting procedure followed by the company. The external auditor noticed that the expenses made in the company were shown more than they were actually made. After certain checking of the statements, he found out that the company is showing less income and more expenses in the books which have not been actually made. He calls upon the accountant as well as the internal auditor to check and verify it once again. If the auditor of the company has reasons to believe that an offense involving fraud is being committed by the officers, employees, or any person of the company, he shall report the same to the central government within 60 days of his knowledge. Out of the total 60 days, the auditor shall file a report to the board not later than 2 days. If he does not do so, then he will face the penalty of 1 lakh which shall exceed to 25 lakh. These are the responsibilities of the auditor in the case of fraud. Thank you.